Picture a glass jar sitting on a kitchen counter, completely full of coins. Near the bottom, there's a crack so small nobody's ever noticed it, and every few minutes, one single coin slips out through it. Nobody sees it happen. The jar still looks completely full every time anyone glances over at it. That's the story behind every item on this list. 10 decisions that all looked exactly like a full jar, made by people who would describe themselves as careful with money and mean it completely, without a hint of doubt. None of them knew the crack was even there. That's exactly why these mistakes are so expensive. Added together, the combined cost of these 10 safe decisions comes to more than $2,200,000, all from real rates and real time frames, not guesses, and not one of them from anything that looked risky at the time. Here's the first crack, and it's sitting in almost everyone's bank account right now. Number 1, the number that never moves.
Everyone agrees that keeping cash in savings is the safe move. Financial experts repeat it constantly. It sounds completely responsible. Every year the statement arrives. The balance is a little higher than last time. It feels like proof the money is doing something, that the responsible choice is quietly paying off the way it's supposed to. It isn't. $40,000 sitting in a savings account earning about 0.5% a year grows to about $44,000 after 20 years. The same $40,000 invested at the market's long-term average of around 8% grows to about $186,000 over that same stretch. Inflation alone tends to average around 3% a year, which means most of that tiny bit of interest was never really growth at all. The gap is $142,000. Number 2, $750,000. That's the size of the gap in this next one, the biggest number on the entire list, and it comes from a single form filled out during someone's first week at a new job. New hire paperwork sets a retirement contribution to exactly whatever number unlocks the full company match. Not a dollar more. It feels handled, solved. One less thing to think about. It gets checked off the list and never looked at again. Not at the first raise, not at the 5th, not at the promotion that comes with a corner office 5 years later. Contributing $200 a month for 30 years grows to about $300,000. Contributing $700 a month instead over that same 30 years grows to about $1,050,000. All because a percentage typed into a form on day 1 never got revisited. Number 3, your uncle's favorite fund. Every single year, the fund company gets paid whether the account made money or not. Somebody's uncle recommended a fund 15 years ago. Familiar name, comforting brochure, and a guy at the bank branch who seemed to know what he was talking about. The account keeps growing, which feels like proof the choice was right. Nobody ever checks the fee line because it's a small percentage instead of a dollar amount, and small percentages are easy to ignore on a statement that mostly just shows the account going up. That fund charges about 2% a year. A plain index fund charges closer to 0.5%. Over 30 years on the same account, growing at the same underlying return, that difference works out to about $172,000, quietly handed to the fund company instead of staying invested. Number 4. This might be the safest decision on this list. It might also be one of the most expensive. A family sends an extra $400 a month at a mortgage, carrying a 3% interest rate, watching the balance shrink faster than the bank requires. Friends call it responsible. Nobody calls it a rate of return, even though that's exactly what it is. Over 20 years, that extra money effectively earns the 3% they avoided in interest, growing to about $132,000. The same $400 a month invested instead at the market's roughly 8% average grows to about $237,000. The gap is $106,000. The house gets paid off either way, on roughly the same timeline either choice would allow. The only real question was ever which pile of money grew faster while the mortgage was being paid down regardless. Number 5. Forever sounds safer. An insurance agent offers coverage that lasts a lifetime instead of coverage that covers a set number of years. Forever sounds safer. A 35-year-old buying $500,000 in that kind of coverage pays about $505 more a month than the same $500,000 bought as term insurance. Same death benefit, same family protected, same paperwork at the same insurance company. Over 20 years, that's more than $121,000 in extra premiums alone, before counting a single dollar that money could have earned somewhere else instead. Number 6. Waiting for calm. Money sits in a checking account, waiting for the market to feel calmer before it finally gets invested. Every downturn in the news makes the waiting feel justified. Every calm stretch afterward feels like proof the patience was smart. It wasn't. Between 2003 and 2018, someone who stayed fully invested earned about 7.7% a year. Someone who missed just the market's 10 best trading days during that stretch earned about 2.65%, because those best days tend to land in the middle of the scariest ones, not after them, on the exact days it felt safest to be sitting in cash instead. On $10,000, that's the difference between roughly $30,000 and $15,000, a gap created by exactly 10 days out of roughly 5,000. Number 7. The bank's yes doesn't mean what people think it means. A lender approves a mortgage up to $600,000, and the number feels like a kind of permission. If the bank says yes, it must be affordable. The bank calculated exactly one thing: whether the loan was safe for the bank to lend on. Nobody at that desk calculated what else that money could have done, because that was never their job to begin with. A more modest $450,000 house would have covered the exact same needs, the same bedrooms and the same neighborhood most likely, just with a smaller number attached to it. The monthly payment gap between the two, at a typical 6.5% rate, comes out to about $758 a month. Invested, instead, over the next 25 years at the market's roughly 8% average, grows to about $726,000. If you didn't know these simple choices could have such a big impact, you're not alone. The fact is, things you don't think about can have huge consequences, for the good or for the bad. It's time to start paying attention to the stuff you don't think about.
8. The paycheck that starts early and is smaller. Claiming Social Security the moment it's available, at age 62, feels like the cautious move. Take the money now while it's on the table before anything can go wrong. Waiting until 70, instead, raises that same monthly check by more than 75%, guaranteed for the rest of a lifetime, adjusted for inflation every single year without needing to do anything else. For many people who live an average lifespan, claiming at 62 instead of 70 adds up to about $124,800 less collected overall, compared to simply waiting 8 more years. The early check feels safer because it arrives sooner, when the future still feels uncertain. It just ends up being the smaller one, month after month, for whatever decades come after it. 9. Salaries go up. This number doesn't. A retirement contribution gets set once, early in a career, and survives every raise and promotion after it is completely untouched, because the paycheck is already covering everything it needs to. The extra money from each raise quietly finds somewhere else to go instead. A nicer apartment, a few more dinners out, none of it reckless on its own. Held flat at $300 a month for 25 years, that contribution grows to about $287,000. Raising it by just $50 every 5 years, in step with typical raises, grows to about $347,000 over the same stretch. The gap is $60,000 from a change most people would never even feel missing out on from a bigger paycheck. 10. The company you work for is not a diversified portfolio.
At the end of 2000, Enron employees held $2.1 billion combined in their 401k plans. 62% of it was sitting in Enron stock, trading at $83 a share because it felt loyal, familiar, and safe. It was, after all, the company signing their paychecks, the same company most of them had worked at for years without a single reason to doubt it. By the end of 2001, that stock had lost 94% of its value. Employees lost roughly $1 billion combined, on top of losing their jobs in the same collapse, in some cases within the exact same week. This one isn't a slow leak like the other 9. It's the one item on this list where SAFE can go to zero in a single year, not over decades, which is exactly why it belongs on it, even though it doesn't fit the pattern of everything before it. 9 of these numbers add up to more than $2,200,000, all from ordinary decisions that felt careful at the time, made by people who read the financial advice everyone else reads and followed it exactly as written. The 10th isn't a number that compounds quietly. It's a reminder that safe and familiar are not the same word, even though they get treated like synonyms constantly on kitchen tables and in financial advisor offices alike. None of these people thought they were taking financial risks. Every one of them thought they were avoiding them. If the Enron story got to you, there's a full video on this channel about exactly that kind of misplaced trust, called "His Co-Worker's Pension Vanished Overnight. He Made Sure He Never Would." It's on screen now.